invincible. Good morning and welcome to MightyOxTrading. Happy Wednesday. That's what it is. Hope everyone's had a great night, ready for a great day. Non-farm payroll day. Let's look at the markets overnight. I'm here looking for my software and it's up on my screen. That's going to be an interesting day. We popped and then dropped. Looks like our high on ES, 69.86. Big dip down to 69.53. So about 33 points in range there. Hey, Freighter, how are you doing, my friend? 25,345 the high on NQ, drops all the way down to 25,146, about 200 points in range or so. Copper had a good night, pulling back a little bit now, but quite the rise. About 400 ticks in range. Ultra Bond, kind of rangy, mutt. Less than a point in range there. Gold popped up huge. About 100 points in range overnight. Crude oil popping up huge. Continues to head up. Sorry, I had to mute the sneeze there. You didn't want to hear that. About 130 ticks in range there. Natural gas coming down. Bitcoin also coming back down. Down to trying to hold on to 67K. So that's where we should stand there, whatever body posture you're choosing to take today. Not sure where this sneezing fit's coming from, but it's inconvenient for me. So I meant to make an adjustment on my chart here, so let me do that real quick. If I can find it. Maybe I can't find it. Okay, now I'll wait to do that until after stream for tomorrow, I guess, because I don't see the little thingy. That's interesting. Well, let me do it real. My chart's gonna look really weird for a minute. I still can't find it. What the heck? Where's it at? Oh, there. No. Up there. No. Oh, there. That's where I'm looking. Duh. I want this. Okay. Now I can make it look unweird again. We're going to put regular NQ down there. Not MQ, NQ. And we're going to put regular gold, no, our micro gold down there. And GC. Okay. So now we'll be able to easily switch between micros and minis if I trade them instead of having to actually type it in. What I'll do is if I'm on if I take a trade on MNQ, you'll see this. If I take a trade on NQ, I'll just do this. That way, I don't have to keep typing it in. There we go. Good morning, Octopus. Welcome to the stream. I don't think you've been here before. I think I will remember that name, but if you have been and I'm just dealing with Alzheimer's, I apologize. And Q pulling back. Oops, I didn't realize I had gold on a 1 minute chart. Let's change that. There we go. How's everybody doing today? Are we ready for non-farm payroll? Hey, JJR. How are you this morning? Hey, sire. No, I didn't find any eval to YOLO, so I'm gonna just YOLO all 30 of my funded. No, I'm kidding. No, I didn't find one to YOLO, and so I mean, there was a thought. I got that Bullen Ox that only has $200 in drawdown on it. There was a thought of YOLOing with a micro or two, and if it blows, then just replace it with one I have uh, finished but not activated. It's interesting, and I didn't plan it this way, but none of my funded accounts. I have funded accounts of 5 different companies, and none of them have news rules. They have consistency rules, but no news rules. I don't really expect the market to move much here until NFP. Morning, Jake. Going all right. No trades yet. The little bit of green you see there is from last night. Uh, got a didn't feel like getting up, so got up late. Not too late, but just getting moving now. Thank you. Slowly grinding. There's a little pop on NQ. What are we thinking for NFP? Up or down? Anybody have a guess? That's not as Jake. That's not as easy to do because there's only one place that allows me to actually buy evals to give away, um, and that's Lucid. Uh, so I mean, if more places had it where I could just like buy codes to give away, I would do that more. But the evals I give away, they give to me here and there when I ask, and I try not to ask too much because you know I mean, obviously I make decent money as an affiliate, but I'm not like some of these other affiliates that are absolutely crushing it every month for these companies. So no, and I was told there was a reason for that with possible fraud and stuff like that. I want to say ETF, Elite Trader Funding, either used to or they might still have a gift card option, but I would never give anybody an ETF account. I don't hate them that much. Right, you can't buy someone you can't really buy someone else an eval. You have to give them the money to go buy it, basically. With the exception of Lucid. Lucid I can buy codes. But even like, when I do my Christmas giveaways and all that, I always offer. I say, "Hey, can I get some code? Can I buy some codes for this?" And they'll say, "We'll just give them to you." But like I said, I try not to ask too often because I'm not like the biggest affiliate out there, and you know my numbers aren't the greatest for a bunch of these firms. I used to love ETF. I used to. I really did. And I mean, that 23%, I don't even want to know if you want to call it a consistency rule. And I did an interview with him. He based that off some sort of Fibonacci number. Just weird. And I mean, here's the thing. I've never heard of people not getting paid out with ETF. I like the owner of ETF. He seems like a decent guy. But even, I mean, he's incredibly honest in that, when I asked him why they do the beat the beast challenge, if they want traders that are not rushing and trading the right way, he came right out and said, "Well, it's a business. We're in this to make money." So, in that way, he's incredibly honest. It's just their rules and hoops to jump through for payouts is just and the fact that they treat affiliate. I mean, he admits he prefers not to work with affiliates, and they're the only ones that require affiliates to pay a charge in order to get their payout. I consider Lilo a scam. They always find a reason not to pay their traders. I mean, obviously they're paying a few, but if you do really well with them, they'll figure out a way not to pay you. They are on my blacklist. Jake, I don't know whether that's available to non-affiliates about being able to buy a code. I know it's in my affiliate panel, but I don't know if non-affiliates can do it. You got to ask them. Up? You're thinking up for NFP, sire? Yeah, we could do that. Nice, nice pop here on NQ. And I did stop promoting ETF for a while, but people asked me to bring them back, so I did. Technically, I still promote them. Yeah, like I said, I still promote ETF to a point, but I mean, I get like two sales or maybe one sale a month. I honestly haven't even looked at my numbers there for months. I probably have $1,000 sitting there now. Nice little pop there on gold. Hey Ron, how you doing? And right back down on NQ. Uh, yeah, we got people on in the community that's gotten paid multiple times from Bow and Ox. Sorry about not calling you by your name, but I have no idea how I should pronounce that. We even had one person in the community that's been put on live on Bow and Ox. Oh, you mean for this particular week? Oh, I don't know about that. Oh, that's kind of concerning. That's interesting. Mufaz? Am I pronouncing that right? I hate butchering names, so if if that's not correct, correct me, please. Anyway, if you're on the Discord, you might want to ask there to see whether or not anybody else is Bull and Ox trader that put in a payout request this week. Everybody seems to be late with things this week. Oh, cool. Thank you. I'm glad. I have a last name that gets mispronounced badly, so I'm very sensitive to try and get other people's names right.
Extra read all about it.
Morning,
News
JC.
in a few minutes.
Hey, Jay. Nice to see you. We have a lot of Jays. We'll have another Jay probably coming in later. Jay Horst. Or Horse. Yes, they did. Topstep doing a lot of dubious things lately, changing their live rules. Uh, the whole going back in 6 months and claiming people are hedging. And I do think some probably were legitimately hedging, like I've said, but I don't believe them all. I believe some of it was their crappy platforms issues. I'm being stupid and playing with one micro on one account. And that worked. One micro, one account. I took it long at 254 and I got out at 320. So I made $133 on a Tradovate funded account on one micro. That was one of the accounts that was in critical care, and it's now been moved to ICU. Darn, I should have did that with all of them. Luckily, I didn't try to hold it for the full amount. I put in the target I originally put in was for 100 points, and it missed it by 9 points. So luckily, I didn't. So yeah, I mean, nothing wrong with doing it on one micro, in my opinion, because I mean, you're not going to blow up your account, and it's not going to blow up consistency rules. Gold hated it. Look at gold coming down. That's 40 points. Holy heck, that would have been an even better trade there. Euro hated it. Wow, the euro down hard. Ultra bond down hard. Silver down hard. ES, Russell, and Dow all up. Still rising. I see NQ rising. I see profits on the way.
to the moon.
Oh yeah, I didn't even say the numbers. NFP, the unemployment rate came down by 0.1%, down to 4.3%. Non-farm payrolls 130, and they forecast 65, so it doubled the forecast, and it's up big over last month. I can pin it. Only admins and mods can pin it. So just tell me what you need pinned, and I can pin. Uh, Morning, Tris. Yeah, it's still rising. Now, if I would have held all that time, I would have got that 100 points, but I wasn't going to do that. Because this is actually unusual. A lot of times these moves shoot one way and then reverse. So the fact that it's still going, at least for now. Ooh, that's an interesting candle. Ouch, 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 Eddie. Ow, 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 Eddie. Just calling my belly. Oops. Here's the drop. So I entered on that same account that I YOLO'd. Short 342. Let's see if we can get anything additional for that account here today. And I'm using that one just because I already have a balance on it from today, but honestly, this isn't dropping like I expected it to. Oh, bounces back up now. Oh, bounces back up hard. Struggling to get through like 332 on the to the downside. Hey John, how you doing? Saw the Tigers signed another starting pitcher yesterday. Hey Paul. It'd be cool, John. Now, I mean, I don't know. I'm starting to think he plans to pitch till like he's 50. It'd be cool if he ends his career there in Detroit. Oh yeah, I know. I was joking around when I made it sound generic, John. I got out of that trade that I was in short. Didn't want to go. All right, starting to settle in. Still think this is going to go down, so I probably should have stayed in that. Yep, here it goes. So it waited for me to get out of the trade. Now it's going down. That's okay. We'll get the next one. We will get the next one. Right. Meanwhile. Uh, I was looking at the markets last night. I got one micro trade in, then dozed off. I YOLO'd one funded account, one on one micro for NFP and made 133 bucks. Hey, Jay. There's our third or fourth Jay. We got more Jays than an aviary. Oh, he's younger than all of us. I'm not sure exactly his age, but he's still in his 20s, I think. 91? Really? Okay, so you're older than I thought. I was born in 1974. And Q goes back up, looking for 400 here, 25, 400. Gold's recovering some. My cat is hanging on me all over this morning. What's up, huh? What's up? You're not feeling well? So we're waiting for our next entry. CNQ rising up. gold blue candle there on the 30. You're up to 6. You're gonna try and beat me, aren't you? Oh, thank you, John. Yeah, Lucid Flex is Lucid's a great good company. I really like Lucid. Trying to decide whether NQ is ready to pull back here. They allow up to 5 funded if you end up liking Lucid, John. Although they are pretty quick to put live. I forget what the standard is. I got to start studying up on these props again. I used to know everything like the back of my hand. Yeah, right back up on NQ. Looked like it was pulling back there for a sec. I said for a sec, not for sex. Hey, I'm Matt. How you doing? There, NQ just tickles 400. Nice, JJR. I YOLO'd NFP I'm at on a Tradify account. Uh, Tradify funded and made it 133. I just used one micro. It might show. Hold on, let me see something. Do I have Tradify logged in here? I think I do. Maybe I don't. No, I don't have trade. I need to add Tradify over here. No, I have it. Never mind. There we go. Now you should. I think you'll see the Tradify on the side. Let me look. Yeah, there you go. You can see the Tradify. It's a little cut off at the top. It was on one micro, man. It was a funded account. So on a funded account, I'm not YOLOing more than a micro. Especially that was one of the funded accounts that was in the critical care. So it's now, thanks to that move, it's been moved out of critical care and moved into ICU. As it now has about $665 in drawdown. And look at NQ just running here. I'm honestly surprised that we're running like this because, yes, NFP was very good news for the economy. It was way more than they expected, but it also means that there's less chance that the FOMC is going to cut interest rates now because it's showing a robust job market. So usually the whole we're not cutting interest, they don't think interest rates going to cut causes the market to go down. So we could see a reversal here either at the bell or maybe later in the day. But right now we're happy. Shiny, happy, NQ laughing. Sorry. Okay. Too many lines here. What's this right here? Hold on. The guys don't need to see that. That's just blocking view. Boop. So you can get rid of the ATR too. Boop. Get rid of the ATR over here. Boop. There we go. Expand that a little bit. There we go. Much better. All right, clean this up a little bit. Just about at the top of the hour. We'll see if we get any top of the hour shenanigans. Gold still grinding up, but nothing I've wanted to take. Plus, I'm limited on the accounts I can take anything there. ATR on the 3-minute on gold right now is 13. ATR on the 3-minute on NQ is 25. We are above. Let's see. Hold on. Let me make sure of that. Yeah, we're above. Well, we're kind of topping out at yesterday's highs. Yesterday's high was 447, and our high now is 452. And you see we're kind of hanging around there. So this could be a reversal point. We'll watch this. Hey, okay. There's the top of the hour. Let's see, it'll pull back right at the start. Jay. And we did pull back so far about 15 points. Watching this candle, if it continues purple, I'm going to take a short. I take shorts. Yeah, maybe it's not going to be a short opportunity as it pops back up a little bit. Maybe back down. It's kind of fluctuating. About 30 seconds to make a decision here. So we will wobble if they don't fall down. There we go. Put that in place. Nope. Right now it doesn't look like an entry for me. No, definitely not an entry now. Maybe.
Order filled. Order submitted.
We're short. $4.35 the entry. Stops now only 4 points as I moved it based on the 1 minute. Yeah. It's bouncing on me. Stopped out. Damn. I hate seeing all that red. I hate seeing all that red. Wait a minute. Why am I still in on Apex? What just happened? So there's 3 Apex accounts that's showing that it's still in. Apparently 3 Apex didn't fill. And now it's going back down. So I shouldn't have moved my stop. If I hadn't moved my stop, I would have been in profit. Hey, RJ, good morning. Now it's coming back again, back again, back again. John might have already left for the morning for work, RJ. Won't go below 430. Well, 428 or so. Congratulations on your engagement, RJ. Well, good job stepping back, realizing where your emotions are. Now we're pushing down. Oh, bounce. Bouncy bounce.
Order filled.
Okay, we're finally out of that trade. So what happened there was a bunch of the apexes. I was in with 2 contracts. A bunch of the apexes only filled one on the stop, so it stayed in. So I could have actually ended up positive if I hadn't moved my original stop, which I think I need to stop doing because I moved it based on a 1 minute chart instead of the 3 or the 5. So obviously I was way too conservative there. So about half my accounts are slightly green and half my accounts are slightly red. That's awesome, Paul. I must have missed that originally. Good morning, Ace. How are you? I should have stayed in. I got more. And Q, I mean, a gold kind of running into 100 EMA here. Also got a purple. Also right under 5,100. He's blowing up my Facebook. That trade from gold went away. NQ still floating downward. How you feeling, Ace? Good. About 16 minutes from the bell. Reminder, Friday, 9-hour stream, 2:30 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Eastern Time. I got the Diet Mountain Dew chilling in the fridge. Probably should get the coffee pot cleaned back up. Haven't used it in like 2 months. Gold trade would have worked if I had taken it, but doing all right. Yeah, Paul. Man, I was surprised by the job numbers as well, but I mean, I don't know. Like I said, Trump wants rates lowered, so if if he wants rates lower, giving good jobs numbers isn't the way to do it. So it's like I'm not sure. My knee's still a little bulky, but I think it's feeling better. Hey, USC. Hey, Teo. Purple candle here. This is interesting.
Order filled.
What the heck? What do you mean order filled? What order filled?
Stop filled.
Well, something just happened there. What was that? Oh, somehow I just took a short on gold and took a stop out on my take profit. And all I do is press on my... No, that was weird. That was frustrating. Well, I'm glad I didn't take the short on NQ because that wasn't work. That's not working.
Hey everyone! It's time to gore the like button.
Order filled.
Took a short 3 micros on NQ or MNQ. Targeting 393. We'll target 395. Come on, get through 410. Time is it? 10 minutes still. Okay. Nope, looks like it wants to bounce here after all. It's a bounce here after all. Maybe not. Come on down. Gonna be out of this trade in 2 minutes either way, just because I don't want to eat in with the 5-minute algo. Hey, Graybeard, how you doing? I have 30 seconds until I close the trade. closing it now. It's
Order
popping
bell
back up.
for Bill.
So we're gonna go into the bell down about $60. Way too much red on the screen right now. Damn it. And then Q heading back up. Nice, JJR. Good recovery. Hey, trades buy.
Two minutes till the bell.
Q popping up here right before the bell. Eddie L's opening a lidocaine patch, not any treat. Go back to bed. We get a train right at the bell. Was the bell, right? Seems a very muted reaction for the bell. USC and Teo, say hi. Thank you, rising up. Gold coming down off its 100. All right, since I'm not in a trade right now, let me find you some treats. If I miss a trade, though, it comes out of your treat budget. You were throwing up yesterday, so don't be eating a whole lot. Nice, JJR. And NQ just gave it all back. Getting a purple candle. Look at that wick. It's a big old candle right there. Big old wick, I mean. Just trying to break through that 9. Struggling, bounces off of it. Back up. No longer purple. Now it's purple again. No longer purple. Now it's green. Paul, hit your live button. There's a little button to get you back to the live stream. I hesitated on that and didn't take it. I could have got 20 points real quick. That was dumb. Oh, pop there on NQ. And back down.
Orders. Order. Order filled.
What the heck just happened there? It hit my stop that quick? It did. And I was right. What the heck just happened there? This is not going to be my day. I was right, and somehow it whipped up real quick, and then I'm frustrated. I was a winning trade. Fuck you. Sorry, guys. Don't usually drop F-bombs on the stream. I apologize. Yeah, big apologies for that. Beautiful short there that because I had to stop too tight. I didn't get. That was a mistake on my part. For I need to have 20-point stops when I mean, that's the reason I'm using micros to begin with. And I only had a 10-point stop, and that was stupid. I thought I would be fast enough to adjust the stop, and I wasn't. Yeah, I mean, yes and no. Like, Hey, Hassan. Yeah, USC, depending on the context, yeah, that could sound a little creepy. Gold coming down hard. If I can actually get a win, I got a Valentine's Day AI graphic to reveal. Ow! And I just banged my elbow on the desk. It's banner day here at MightyOxTrading. Yes, Hassan, I am. I thought you made that uh, woman out of pineapples, Teo.
Order filled.
Taking a long on gold will take profit. And Q pushing back up. This is a beautiful trade. It was until I said that. Okay, I took it off there. That ended up being a 32 tick trade. So helps get that TPT closer back to green. Let's see if it ends up going where I hoped it. I'm in the red on TPT because for some reason I clicked on my window on NT and it entered a trade. I'm not sure why, but so and Ace, be careful abbreviating Valentine's Day to VD because VD used to be the way you would call something sexually transmitted disease. Thank you, Octopus. And Q being weird here. Gold pulls back. I tried to make an AI video last night because with all these prop firms limiting or banning metals trading, I tried to make one where an ox told a gold and silver bar that they have to quit them, and the AI's made it very provocative. Gold popping back up here. And cue the blue candle, kind of in a weird spot. I don't know. I will say that this week is not giving me the cleanest plays. Sorry. In case you missed it, we're giving away 2 Tradify Select accounts on the Discord. Make sure you go to the giveaway section on the Discord and participate in that giveaway.
Order filled.
Back in on gold. Hate it when it stalls. Especially when it stalls and then goes red. There we go.
Target filled.
Boom. Target filled. That was a 25 tick trade of I'm sorry, take profit trader back in the green.
Sure is choppy today.
But that's just my TPT eval. All my fundeds are, you see, blazing red there. I need to get them back. I can't trade gold on Apex. Purple candle forming here on NQ, but it's giving me a bell, so I don't know. Yeah. Yuck, yuck, yuck. I mean, this is big, and this is choppy with big candles because our ATR is 38 on the 3-minute chart. I should have taken that purple on the 3. I need to remind myself, if I get a purple, even if it has a bell, as long as it doesn't have a blue line, I should take it. That sounds like the weirdest strategy ever. But that would have been that really whipped down. That whipped down 52 points. Holy crap! I'm being too hesitant with these funded accounts. Gold really popped up. I could have got way more off that blue candle earlier, but honestly, JJR, I don't think it's the copy trading. I think it's the fact that I publicized it and made a video about it, and now I don't want to look like a fool. Because there's been nobody in the comments that's has bet against me, which surprises me. I know there's people out there that think I'm just going to blow all these accounts. Oh, there's people that constantly make comments about how I'm just an affiliate, not a trader, and things like that. Or for that matter, I mean, there's some people that just generalize and say affiliates and influencers can't trade as a general thing versus, not just me, but like G-Man the other last week or whenever that was. Wait, you over ordered again, Teo? Big pop here off the 100 EMA. Damn it. Ooh, lift down. Ooh. Breaks that 100 EMA. Well, breaks it on the 3, not on the 5. Still getting bells on the 3. We're getting bells on the 5. We broke 25,300. What's our low day? Low day 25,146. So way away from there. Still falling. Dead drop now. Dead drop. Tries to bounce again. Watching the 5 and the 3. Gold giving me a blue candle again, too. Watching that one on the 3. Strong candle on gold, 6 points. NQ also giving me a strong candle here on the 3. Doesn't look like it on the 5, but it does look like it on the 3. Well, that strongness kind of went away there. Strongness? I'm not sure that's a word, but okay. For those of you that enjoy bathing in crude oil, its inventories are coming up in about 25 minutes. Wow, strong, way strong, too strong of a candle for me to take now. It's got a bell on the gold. And Q's still trying to fall here. So this was the turnaround I talked about earlier about how that good news could be considered bad news.
Order filled.
Trying along a 1 micro here. It's not looking good. Nope. Coming back down on me. Oh.
Order filled.
So we're just going backwards now. All these accounts not looking good. I don't know. I don't have a 1 up right now, but yeah, I mean 1 is different. Just I mean 1 requires way faster reactions. Stupid dogs. What the hell are you doing? So today I've given back everything all the positive I got on Monday and Tuesday. Gold continuing to rise back above 5,100. So Jay, to answer your question here, we can kind of do it this way to look at the two different. Go down to a 3-minute chart here on NQ, a 1-minute chart here. And, like right here, the 1-minute chart gives me better, more signals. Like that purple candle would have been perfect. You can see how that would have worked well in the 1. If I could make the decisions fast enough. Here, the bounce would have worked perfectly for 20 points. Blue candle would have worked beautifully there. That purple candle right into the 100 EMA wouldn't have been good, and I wouldn't have taken that. But, if my decision making could be fast enough, the 1 minute is still the better overall decision for me, because you can see, like there, that was a beautiful purple candle, but I don't seem to be able to process, my brain doesn't seem to be able to process fast enough. But for my strategy, the 1 minute, well, it does have more, obviously we'll have more false signals. If my brain could process it fast enough, it would be a better choice. Meanwhile, we're continuing to fall here. But even on the 3-minute, I hesitate or I miss things. This is where I said I need to take purples as long as they're not in the blue shaded, because look at that beautiful purple off the 9. And this one's technically not, it's not off the 9, so it wasn't in my strat. But this one here would have led to that beautiful promised land of 50 points. And here's another one. I doubted it because it had the bell, but again, that also worked for 35. So I just need to take the purples and the blues as long as they're not don't have the shading behind them. Yeah, see, now if you want to look at the one, see how the one's trying to pop up there? Yep, failed anyway. See, that could have been a false signal for me. I could have thought, well, that's going to be where it reverses. And that's where I got myself in trouble when I was using the one, trying to play every freaking reverse. And I would end up with 3 or 4 losses in a row and blowing accounts or whatever. Gold looking like it's tiring out here, tuckering out. And Q now starting to get closer to those lows of the day, about another 60 points away, 70 points away. Oh, a little math challenge. Oops. Oh, crap.
Order filled.
Well, I just gave back. What is it going on with my take profits today? Well, I'm back to red on take profit because I accidentally went short before I planned to there, and I should have just held it, but I scared myself because I accidentally entered 2. Nothing's going right today. And that would have been a great short, so I should have just stayed in it. NQ, wow, now is less than 40 points away from its overnight low. All 4 indices selling off here. Crude selling off. Treasuries are up a bit. Natural gas rising hard. Bitcoin down hard, down to 65. And we're right near low day now. We just broke new low day on NQ. Just absolute dumpage here. Dump da dump da dump 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 da dump 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 dump. I'm seeing a possible bounce here in NQ. Or maybe not. Let's see.
Order filled. Order submitted.
Took the long on NQ. By the way, I did that off a 1-minute chart. And it might fight me. I like the way it looked on the 3 too, but I guess not. Yep, I should not be doing that. Come on back up for me. There we go. It's only 1 micro. So it's a $48 loss here if I take the stop. It's going to put me down 200 on the day, which is absolute suckage. Yep, I'm going to take the stop.
Order filled.
Ridiculousness. Just absolute ridiculousness today. Yeah, payouts. Like I'm ever going to see one. Should have all bet against me. It would make more sense. Q's still pushing down. Hey, Sid. NFPs destroyed the market today. Non-farm payrolls. It came in really good, so now the market feels like there's going to be no more interest rate cuts until at least July. Remember, folks, we got CPI on Friday. We have dropped 300 points in the last 45 minutes or so. No, 35 minutes. And we're popping up a little bit. Gold, the big bounce there. Bitcoin trying to bounce too. Low got down to 25,090. We're back up to 25. Well, that candle just went red again. And right back down. So we have the new low, 25,088. The RSI is down to 1.14, which is very low. How low can we go? Let's do the limbo.
Hey everyone! It's time to gore the like button.
Apologize for my overall negative attitude today. I need to clean that up. Wow, gold, big drop here. 17 points on this 5-minute candle. Again, yeah, NQ again tries to bounce. NQ again gets flattened back down. And just continuing to grind down. 62 the new low. Are we going to break 24,000? I mean 25,000. We haven't been below 25,000 since Monday. Still dropping. Dropping like it's cold. Yep, getting a blue candle in the 3. See what happens. Just the 5 will click. 5 looks positive too. Both the 5 and the 3 are going to end at the same time. We've got crude oil inventories coming up here in 90 seconds or so. A little less than 90 seconds. It pulls back. Candle hit 121's, pulled back 30 points. Wow. Yeah, that's not an entry. Yeah, maybe it is.
Order filled.
We're long.
Order submitted.
There we go. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Let's get ridiculous. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Let's get ridiculous. Target is the top of that last candle before it came back down. Struggling at 100 though, so maybe I should take it off there. Can it break back through? Ah, dang it. Yep, I should have took it off there. I think. No, maybe not. Here we go. Come on. Break through. Break on through to the other side.
Order filled.
Yes, finally. That was a 34-point trade. So we got some money back finally.
You taking me out for Valentine's Day?
Sorry, I have a new love.
Thank you, guys. And we pull back a little bit at the top there. Got back up to 133. For me, it was, I mean, hold on. So this is the three, well, 3 and the 5 actually gave a very, wait, is that a 3-minute or a 5-minute? Oh, it looks like very similar. So here is my 3-minute. It was coming down. This was the first green candle. And the wick here, I didn't really like, but once I saw it, it started going back up green, I decided to jump in. I mean, this candle started at 77. I didn't get into 84, but I felt like it was going to go up because we were so far on the low on the RSI. It didn't really have much. I felt at least needed to go up some, so I just took that right there and up. It's interesting how the same pattern formed there on the 3 and the 5. See, it's still rising now. If I had the guts on it, I would have put my target at that 9 EMA on the 5, which is at 182, which would have been another 70 points. So we want to look at the 1 on this whole setup. Where was the entry? 9:30? 9:30. So 10:30. So, the entry would have been here, but you see we pulled back and then came back up. So I wouldn't actually have got an entry until 101 there. So there, the higher time frame was the better entry. Oh, big whip back down. Got close to that 9 EMA and came right back down. Look at gold dumping. Gold coming down hard. Red, green, somewhere in between today, guys. Yeah, it's time for me to mega dose some ibuprofen. So that quick, we've reversed 130 points in about 25 minutes. Today proves I still have work to do on keeping my emotions in check. I can't let myself get upset when I see red. The last 2 days I didn't see any red. You know, my first trade was green and I kept it above. And today I saw red and it made me see red. And I gotta make sure that doesn't happen. The other interesting thing is I didn't take my glycine or my ashwagandha today, which are both help with mood stabilization. Better than red, Sid. Much better than red. By the way, the CME has announced that coming this summer, there's going to be single stock futures coming. So you can trade futures on things like Tesla and Meta and other big companies. And Topstep, Michael Pataka's already mentioned uh, being excited about that. Now, I don't like Topstep anymore, but I can't imagine that if Topstep gets in on these and allows traders to trade them, that others won't. I know Brett Simba also kind of mentioned it on Twitter. So we could be getting some interesting options to trade, not trading options, but interesting additional assets to trade as prop traders and overall as general futures traders for those of you that trade your own personal accounts. Oh, and those single stock futures will trade around the clock. Just like every other, most of the other futures. 24/5, they say. And you can go long or short with ease. No stock borrowing fees required. So they say it'll be over 50 top stocks. I have to believe that the prop firms will add this only because it's going to attract uh, a new interest. Like, people that don't already trade futures are going to be interested in this, in my opinion. pull back there on NQ, hit that 9 EMA and pull back. Gold's still kind of confused there what it wants to do. Erger. Oh, there's a pop on NQ. It's a big candle. 40 points. Wow, big candle here, 57. Yep, we're going to be going soon for the day as well. About another 8 minutes. Always nice to see you, Sid. Wow. Wow. Look at this candle go. 90 points. 100 points. Holy crap. Let's see if something did something. I don't see anything popping for the reason for that pop. See now there. One minute chart. This would have been a decent entry right there. That had bells on a green that was floating below the 9. And if I could, process that information fast enough, that'd be great. But again, it's just hard. This is too big for me to take. It's a beautiful blue candle. Too big, and it's coming right up to that 100 EMA. So, You know, because my stop's at the bottom of a trigger candle. I'm not even on 1 micro. I'm not doing a 100-point stop, especially not running into the 100 EMA. Have a good one, Hassan. Have a good one, Sid. Sorry to hear that, JJR. Yeah, so we had similar days. I mean, red across the board here, except for one, my funded futures funded, and the Tradovate that I YOLO'd on. Should have YOLO'd them all. You'll recover, just slow and steady on that one, on the ICU one.
filled.
Take-
Order submitted.
Took a short. Then that's not working. Wow. I immediately shot up right here at the end of the candle. I took a short because it was a red candle off the 9. And it immediately shot back up to, off the 100. Now it immediately shot up. It's coming back down. We'll stay through the end of this trade. It's fighting. Yeah. Eh. Came back on me. Bounced back down. I'm out. Small loss. Damn it. All right. Have a great day, everybody. We'll be back tomorrow, 8 a.m. Eastern Time, for some more great trading action. We shall see you all then. Bye. Right back down, you motherfucker.